at the end of the day, should we really care, apart from the Chinese investors who are losing some money right now?
Well, we do care because the China stock market is the second largest market in the world now, and although foreign investors are nowhere near as active as local retail investors, nevertheless there has been a huge amount of participation from retail investors in China. It's estimated that maybe $1.2 trillion of stock have been bought on margin, in other words using borrowed money, and the fear is that this stock market plunge, which the government authorities are doing everything possible to try and prevent and to try and prop up the market, will spread to the real economy. And if it does spread to the real economy, that will have implications for the global economy as well.
But the fear of contagion from a plunge on the Shanghai Composite really isn't there, is it?
Well, it's a confidence issue. The fear is that if retail investors start losing confidence in the market and also lose confidence in the government's ability to prop it up, because really the whole Shanghai and Shenzhen market has been based upon confidence that the government authorities have really been the ones who have been boosting the market, encouraging investors to buy into the market. If the market carries on plunging, the fear is that retail investors will then also pull in their horns and stop spending, and the Chinese economy is very much an economy that's trying to reinvent itself to become a more consumer-orientated economy as opposed to an investment-led economy. Then that could cause an even further slowdown in GDP. Already it's slowed to 7%. There's fears that actually the real number could be much lower than that, maybe 6 or even 5%.
Very quickly, you had some very good numbers on exactly what the Chinese government has spent trying to prop up the market recently and the results they're getting.
Yes, well, it's been estimated that they probably have about $700 billion of firepower, which they've collected from banks and brokers. They may have spent around about $250 billion of that already, trying to get the market to rally, which means that in effect every index point rally in the Shanghai Composite has cost about $1 billion so far. So a huge amount of money is being thrown into the market to try and prevent this market from plunging any further.
In terms of ROI, I'm no expert, but that does not sound good. We'll let you go, Peter. We appreciate you being with us, but before we end the story, we should note that the market is still up 60% from last year. There was a mania going on. Everyone expected to go down. I guess the concern is just how quickly. Peter Lewis, we appreciate you being with us in Hong Kong.
Thank you.
Blessing Ndlovu fled Zimbabwe to seek his fortune here in South Africa.